Welcome, fellow realtors. Welcome to another edition of the Power Minute. Today we're at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel at the 4th Annual Broker Summit, and I am pleased to have a special guest today. He is a former assemblyman, a former senator, and now he's running for the 46th Congressional District of Orange County, that's Central Orange County. Let's welcome Lou Correa.
Mr. Ricky L., thank you very much for having me here today.
You know, I want to add that Lou has been a member of Pacific West and a realtor for over 30 years. So he's one of our own. Lou, tell us about your congressional race and tell us what your priorities are.
Well, first of all, let me say, been in Orange County, Central Orange County, more than 50 years. And I remember when I first moved to Orange County, we lived in an apartment, and we probably lived in apartments till my mid-20s. And I remember our goal as a family, as an individual, was always to have a home. The American dream of owning a house, of living in a house. And so today, as a legislator, former legislator, and possibly a congressman in a few weeks, one of my goals is to make sure that owning a home, achieving the American dream, will be a reality for all Americans.
And that means things like supporting the 30-year mortgage?
Well, you know, probably America is the only country in the world where we have that kind of financing, where the federal government comes in and guarantees that 30-year mortgage, and all of us can own a home. That's what I had when we first bought our first house, government guaranteed mortgage. And I think if it was good for me 30 years ago, it's good for other Americans today that are looking for the American dream. Absolutely.
And I hear some talk about they're trying to do away with the mortgage interest deduction for a homeowner.
You know, that's a sad, sad testament, because as our legislators, as our government looks to balance their budget, they want to make it more expensive for Americans to own a home. So I don't think it's a good idea to do away with that mortgage interest deduction, because you know what? When middle-class America, when they do those taxes and they get to deduct that mortgage, it makes it less expensive for the average American to own a house.
And studies have shown that people, one of the considerations is they buy a house because they can write off a mortgage. That's one of the main reasons that people buy a house now.
I think it is, and yeah, absolutely. That's one of the very few interest deductions that you have on your income taxes, is mortgage interest deduction.
And how about in Orange County, especially in your district, home affordability is a big issue. And FHA is sort of our subprime, or our way that a first-time buyer can get in. You have any ideas on FHA or what you think we should do with that?
Those kinds of programs where they make money, they make loans affordable, accessible to the average American, middle-class American, we have to make sure we keep them. The American dream, again, my goal when I was growing up, I want to live in a house.
Sure.
I want to buy a piece of America. I want to make sure that that land that I own is mine.
That's right.
It's a great feeling to be part of America, to be part of the American dream. Home affordability, home ownership. Let's keep those programs in place.
You know, I've had the pleasure of working with Lou Correa when he was an assemblyman and a senator on different issues that affected housing and home ownership, and he's always been our champion and our contact wherever he was. And I know that in the Congress you will be our champion once again, and he's one of our own. So ladies and gentlemen, when you go out to vote, remember Lou Correa for the 46th District in Congress. Lou?
Lou Correa for Congress, thank you very much, and thank you for all of you for all of your support. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Lou.